Hi, I'm Jordyn Sallee, and I am a content strategist here at 10 Atoms. And today I'm going to talk to you about why your social media shouldn't be about you. Typically, as a brand, we spend a lot of the day talking about ourselves. You're on your website, educating patients on what they need to know about what services you offer and all of that. Whenever you go to translate that onto your social media channels, it's super important that you articulate why it's important to the user more so than anywhere else that you live. A lot of people use social media now to find information about health, follow people that they trust to get the valued information. It's really easy to get caught up in kind of the who we are. We spend a lot of the time kind of selling services that we have or telling people why they should use the services that we have. But whenever you're on social media, it's really important to think user first. So whenever you're creating content, thinking about what you want to create, planning content for the year, really think about what is your patient or their caregiver or their parent, whoever it is that's making the decisions for the household, has the information they need. Healthcare is not a want-based service for the most part. So very need-based. So, that patient might not need heart surgery right now. They might not need cancer care. And, hopefully they never will. But whenever they do, we want them to have the information they need and have a value source to get it from. So it's a great way to be discovered, especially on platforms like TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, where people are really searching by keyword and engaging with content that is serving the purposes that they have at that moment. So if your content is about maybe what to do as a supporting family member to a family member who has cancer, or you're not the patient themselves, but what can you educate the audience on, even if they're just in the patient's lives, so that they feel connected and part of that journey as well, and will choose to utilize your brand whenever they need those services. Part of our philosophy here at 10 Atoms is a human-centered approach to healthcare marketing, and that definitely echoes in the social channels. What are the unconventional things? Obviously, your website is going to answer questions around service lines and maybe what treatment options you have, locations that you have, what providers are available, and where you could schedule appointments. But what on social media can kind of get them to that point, and it doesn't need to be that information necessarily. Maybe it's the top 5 tips for adjusting to the time change next year. And what are the 3 simple lunches that you can make for your kids before they go back to school? So things like that maybe aren't traditional, like healthcare conversations and topics, but will show that, the providers that you guys have, maybe the nurses, clinicians, and even non-clinical staff, are truly thinking about what a user or patient needs outside of the realm of your traditional service offerings. Another way to ensure that your social media is not all about you is to partner with influencers. We've had a lot of success finding community partnerships, people who, abstain to brand values and what we are truly trying to do for our communities, and can really educate their audiences who maybe wouldn't have organically found your page or realize all the valuable information that's living on your website, whatever that looks like. They're really great people to kind of empower and work with and collaborate with and make sure that you're hitting, audiences that you maybe wouldn't hit on your own brand channels. If you want more tips on social media and all things healthcare marketing, follow us at 10 Atoms or shoot us a DM.
We're rolling.
All right. My name's Julia.